Top biggest airplanes in the world. What are the largest aircraft flying? We all know the A380 is the largest passenger jet built, and likely will be for some time. We take a look here at this and other large passenger jets, as well as transport aircraft and some one-off developments. There are many ways to measure large aircraft, including length, weight, volume, or wingspan. We'll take a look at all of this, but bear in mind, others could easily make the list. Today we list out top biggest airplanes ever made. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more. Number 1, Airbus A380. The A380 is the largest passenger jet ever built by passenger capacity, volume, weight, and wingspan. Airbus A380 Getty. The A380 was marketed to airlines and for private, VIP use. It offers a maximum passenger capacity, exit limit, of 853 but a typical capacity of 400 to 550. Such high capacity demonstrates a world-class feat of engineering. But, unfortunately, it has not worked out as well as hoped for airlines. Emirates has made a success of it with its hub-based model, but most airlines have struggled. The rise in the ability of twin-engine aircraft and the shift away from hub-and-spoke operations damaged the aircraft's potential, and the slowdown seen following the events of 2020 has sealed its fate for several airlines. Number 2, Boeing 7478. The 747 is, of course, the other very large passenger jet. The latest 747-8 is the largest version offered, coming in just over 3 meters longer than the A380. But it has a lower maximum capacity of 605, again, this is the maximum exit limit, with a typical capacity around 450. It also has a much shorter wingspan, 68.4 meters compared to 79.95 meters, which has been a benefit as it increases the number of airports at which it can operate. Until the A380, the 747 was the largest passenger aircraft flying. This has been its hallmark since its launch in 1968. Boeing 707 and 747 Pan Am wanted the 747 as a larger replacement for the successful Boeing 707. Number 3, Boeing 777-9. As test aircraft are now flying, it seems appropriate to include Boeing's upcoming 777X. The largest variant, the 777-9, will be the longest passenger aircraft ever launched, at just over 76 meters. And it will offer a typical capacity of up to 426, not far off that of the 747-8. Unlike the other passenger aircraft on this list, the 777X, of course, is a twin-engine aircraft. And these new GE9X engines are the largest and most powerful commercial engines ever built, larger than a 737's fuselage. The 777X will bring in a new era of very high capacity, very efficient twins. We are unlikely to see 4-engine commercial jets again for some time, but there could be more developments in this area. Number 4, Antonov An-225. Moving away from passenger jets, one of the largest aircraft you will ever see flying is the Antonov An-225 freighter. Only of these is operational, although a second remains partially built. This is the heaviest aircraft ever built and has the widest wingspan of any operational aircraft. It also has 6 engines and 32 wheels. It was originally launched in 1971 to transport the USSR's equivalent of the Space Shuttle, known as Buran. The shuttle would be carried on top of the aircraft, and parts of the rocket could fit into the large fuselage. It can carry the highest payload of any aircraft, an enormous 250 tons. For comparison, the 747-8F freighter aircraft can carry up to 136 tons. As such, it has remained in service and seen some specialized uses. Number 5, Antonov An-124. Sticking with the same manufacturer, the An-124 is smaller than the An-225 but is one of the largest commercially developed freighters. It launched in 1982, and 55 aircraft have been built. Until the 747-8 was introduced, it was the heaviest commercially produced aircraft. As of April 2021, 33 An-124 aircraft remain in use, according to data from planetspotters.net. 7 of these are operated by Ukrainian airline Antonov Airlines, 12 by Russian airline Volga-Dnepr and 1 by each of Libyan Air Cargo and UAE-based Maximus Air Cargo. They regularly see unusual cargo operations, such as transporting maglev trains from Germany to China. Number 6, Lockheed C-5 Galaxy. Carrying on with large transport aircraft, the C-5 Galaxy is also high out the list for size and payload. It is a military transporter aircraft built by U.S. manufacturer Lockheed and entered service in 1970. It followed other successful transporters, such as the C-130 Hercules, but simply needed to be bigger. At just over 75 meters long, it is bigger than the A380 and the An-124. It can carry a payload of 127 tons and adds in-flight refueling for a huge range. It remains in active service with the U.S. Air Force, although several large transports have followed it. The Boeing C-17 Globemaster is a leading example. It's big but not as big as the C-5. Number 7. Airbus Beluga XL. Technically, the Beluga XL is not an aircraft type but a modification of the Airbus A380. As such, some may question whether it should appear on such a list. But however you treat it, it is one of the largest aircraft you will see regularly flying. By volume, it is the largest. It offers a fuselage volume of 2,209 cubic meters. For comparison, Boeing's Dreamlifter comes in behind at 1,840 cubic meters. Airbus built the Beluga XL, and its predecessor Beluga, to transport its aircraft components. Airbus has split aircraft construction over several locations. It was formed as a consortium of several European manufacturers to take on Boeing. Number 8. Boeing Dreamlifter. The Dreamlifter is Boeing's modified fuselage transporter. This is based on a stretched 747-400 fuselage, with an innovative tail swing door to allow full access to the fuselage. It was designed to carry Boeing 787 parts from suppliers in Italy and Japan, as well as U.S. locations, to final assembly facilities in Washington and South Carolina. The first Dreamlifter entered service in 2007, and there is now a fleet of 4. It is a huge aircraft, but beaten by others on statistics. For fuselage volume, it comes in behind the Beluga XL. So that's all. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.